You want to know what insanity looks like? You want to understand what happens when Italian engineers lose their minds and create something that shouldn't exist on public roads? Let me introduce you to the 2027 Lamborghini Revuelto, the most unhinged, most outrageous, most absolutely mental machine ever to emerge from Sant'Agata Bolognese. This isn't just a car, this is automotive anarchy with a license plate. Lamborghini looked at the supercar world and said, "We're done playing by the rules." The Revuelto represents the death of subtlety, the murder of restraint, the complete annihilation of common sense. And you know what? We're all better for it. Let's start with the numbers that'll make your head spin. 1,001 horsepower. That's not a typo. 1,001 horses stampeding through an all-wheel drive system that's constantly fighting to keep this raging bull from eating itself alive. A 6.5-liter naturally aspirated V12 screaming out 825 horsepower, the last of its kind, the final roar of internal combustion glory. Then Lamborghini added 3 electric motors because apparently 825 wasn't apocalyptic enough. This is the first HPEV Lamborghini, high-performance electrified vehicle. But forget everything you think you know about hybrids. This isn't about saving the planet. This is about destroying lap times. This is about making physics cry. This is about taking hybrid technology and weaponizing it into something that defies every natural law. 0 to 60, 2.5 seconds. 2.5 seconds of pure, unadulterated chaos. 0 to 124 miles per hour in under 7 seconds. Top speed exceeds 217 miles per hour. But those numbers are meaningless until you're pinned to the seat, watching reality blur around you, questioning every life decision that led to this moment of absolute madness. Fire up that V12, and the sound that erupts is nothing short of biblical. This isn't an engine, it's a riot contained by carbon fiber. 12 cylinders howling to a 9,500 RPM redline, creating a symphony so violent, so aggressive, so utterly magnificent that it should come with a warning label. The exhaust note doesn't just turn heads, it stops traffic, sets off car alarms 3 blocks away, and makes grown adults weep with joy. That naturally aspirated scream, no turbos muffling the sound, no supercharger whine interfering, just pure, raw, mechanical fury spinning at impossible speeds. Add the electric motors delivering instant torque with 0 lag, and you have acceleration that feels like teleportation. Launch control engages all systems, V12 screaming, electric motors at full boost, all-wheel drive clawing for grip. And when you release the brake, you don't accelerate, you get launched into another dimension. Now let's talk about that design, because the Revuelto doesn't just look aggressive, it looks hostile. Angular lines so sharp they could cut glass. Those Y-shaped LED headlights glaring at everything like an angry god. The wedge-shaped profile sitting so low it looks like it's tunneling under air rather than cutting through it. This isn't automotive design, this is origami folded from pure aggression. Every surface serves a purpose. The front splitter generating downforce, the side air intakes feeding those electric motors and cooling systems, the active aerodynamics adjusting in real time for maximum performance, that rear end with the hexagonal taillights, the massive diffuser, and the wing. Oh, that wing that rises at speed like a predator raising its hackles. At 174 miles per hour, this machine generates over 1,700 pounds of downforce. That's enough to drive on a ceiling. The scissor doors, they don't open, they announce your arrival. They swing upward like wings of a mechanical angel ascending to automotive heaven. When those doors rise, everyone within eyeshot stops what they're doing and stares. This is theater, this is drama, this is Lamborghini reminding the world that cars should be exciting. Step inside and you're in a cockpit designed for combat. Carbon fiber everywhere, monocoque chassis, seats, dashboard, center console. The steering wheel looks like it belongs in a Formula One car with all its buttons and controls. The digital display stretches across the dash, showing you every vital system, every performance metric, everything you need to extract maximum violence from this beast. But here's what makes the Revuelto truly special. It's a plug-in hybrid. You can charge it, drive it in pure electric mode for short distances in complete silence like some sort of 1001 horsepower ninja. Then flip to recharge mode, and that V12 will charge the batteries while you drive. Or go full performance mode and unleash everything simultaneously. This is versatility that supercars shouldn't possess. The 8-speed dual-clutch transmission shifts so fast it's measured in milliseconds. Paddle shifters let you control gear changes with surgical precision. The LDVI system, Lamborghini Dinamica Veicolo Integrata, predicts your next move before you make it, pre-adjusting suspension, torque vectoring, and power delivery. This car is reading your mind and your inputs, calculating optimal performance paths faster than your brain can process thought. Those carbon ceramic brakes, massive rotors clamped by 10 piston calibers up front will stop you from warp speed in distances that seem physically impossible. The feeling through the pedal is so precise you can modulate braking force within pounds of pressure. This is the kind of stopping power that makes passengers check if their seatbelts are tight enough. Take the Revuelto to a track and watch it absolutely devastate lap times. Nürburgring, sub 7 minutes. Monza, record-breaking pace. Mugello, it eats it for breakfast. This isn't just fast, this is professionally embarrassing for anything else on 4 wheels. Supercars costing twice as much get destroyed. Purpose-built track cars get humiliated. The Revuelto doesn't compete, it conquers. But here's the beautiful insanity. You can daily drive this lunatic. Navigate city traffic in electric mode, park it at the mall, take it to dinner, then unleash those 1001 horses on canyon roads and experience automotive transcendence. This is Jekyll and Hyde if both personalities were completely unhinged. Let's talk about what you're really buying. This is the last naturally aspirated V12 Lamborghini will ever make. Think about that. The end of an era, the final symphony. After this, it's all forced induction and electrification. The Revuelto represents the absolute peak of what's possible when you combine old-school, naturally aspirated glory with new-school electric assistance. This is the bridge between combustion and electricity, and it's the most spectacular bridge ever constructed. You're not just buying a car, you're buying the last roar of the V12 Dragon before it goes extinct. You're buying a piece of automotive history. You're buying Lamborghini's final middle finger to efficiency regulations and common sense. You're buying rebellion in carbon fiber form. Rolling up in a Revuelto isn't transportation, it's making a statement. This is arriving at any location and owning it immediately. This is people pulling out phones to capture video. This is conversations stopping mid-sentence. This is the automotive equivalent of a mic drop. The Revuelto doesn't ask for respect, it commands it. So here's your moment of truth. You can keep living safely, driving responsibly, making sensible decisions, or you can climb into 1001 horsepower of Italian insanity, fire up that naturally aspirated V12 for one of the last times in automotive history, and experience what it means to pilot pure, unfiltered chaos. The Revuelto isn't asking if you're brave enough. It's sitting there, V12 idling, electric motors charged, scissor doors open wide, daring you to step inside and prove you can handle it. This is the 2027 Lamborghini Revuelto. This is the final naturally aspirated V12 supercar. This is 1001 horsepower of Italian fury wrapped in angular carbon fiber. This is your last chance to own automotive history. Are you ready for the chaos?